Hello everyone. Are you prepared for a unique challenge? Today, I'm undertaking the task of remaining entirely silent after experiencing disrespect. How long can I maintain my composure? Let's find out together. The silent strength, accepting the challenge. When we're disrespected, our immediate reaction is often to retaliate and assert our worth. But what if we did not respond? What if we chose to remain quiet instead? Does this simplify strength or weakness? Disrespect can deeply affect us. It can lead us to question ourselves, our abilities, and our worth. It is like a relentless drip of negativity that is difficult to overcome. We start to feel perpetually on edge, anticipating the next injury. This can severely impact our mental health, causing anxiety and anger. However, what if through silence we could attain a different kind of strength and perspective? Let us explore how the power of silence can alter our response to such challenging moments. The toll of disrespect. Disrespect can drastically disrupt our peace of mind. And if left unchecked, it gradually erodes our well-being. We begin to harbor resentment and may even plot retaliatory actions. It creates an unending wave of negativity that becomes challenging to escape. When we experience disrespect, it can make us feel enraged, doubtful, or sad. If you do not address it, it can affect our relationships and work. We may become withdrawn, anxious, or even depressed. In extreme cases, some may harbor thoughts of unmentionable harm. Our friends and family might notice the changes in us even if we don't. The longer we remain silent, the more we risk allowing the negativity to control us. We start believing that we are not good enough and that we don't deserve respect. It is a vicious cycle that is challenging to break. Furthermore, it affects the people around us too. By not standing up for ourselves, we might unintentionally signal that it is acceptable to treat us poorly. Over time, this can create an environment where disrespect becomes the norm rather than the exception. Now, let's take a moment. If you're getting value from this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Help us grow the channel. Let's get back to the video. The other side of silence. However, staying silent is not always a sign of weakness. Sometimes it's a sign of intelligence, of knowing when to choose our battles. It can be a sign of self-control, of rising above petty insults and attack. The key is to know when to speak up and when to remain quiet. When we face disrespect, our natural response is to become angry, to lash out, and to defend ourselves. But what if we chose not to? What if we opted to remain quiet, to observe, and to learn? Sometimes silence can be incredibly empowering. It allows us to reflect on our own behavior and to calm ourselves. We can use silence to gain clarity and to develop strong self-awareness. Remember the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In many situations, silence is our greatest strength. The frustration of silence. Despite its benefits, staying silent can also be frustrating. We might feel like we're bottling up our emotions and hiding our true feelings. It can feel like we're losing ourselves, sacrificing our needs just to maintain peace. Sometimes staying silent can lead to feelings of resentment, bitterness, and intense anger, which are challenging to shake off. However, Silence can also be a powerful tool for improving communication and defending ourselves respectfully. We can learn to set boundaries and focus on our own needs. Nevertheless, there are times when silence can be harmful. It can make us lose our sense of identity, autonomy, and self-respect. Finding the balance between staying silent and speaking up is important. It is about knowing when silence serves us and when it does not. It is a delicate balance that requires self-awareness. Over time, we may start recognizing patterns and gaining better control over our responses. Remember, silence is not merely the absence of words, but the presence of calm. Story time. Allow me to share a story about a time when I chose to stay quiet after being disrespected. I was in a meeting where my ideas were repeatedly rejected by a colleague. My initial instinct was to lash out and defend myself. However, I decided to remain calm instead. I paid close attention, observed the dynamics, and took note of my colleagues' behaviors. Over the following days, I reflected on my own behaviors and communication style. I realized that my silence was not a sign of weakness, but a strategic move to better understand the situation. Eventually, I had a calm one-on-one conversation with my colleague and addressed the situation assertively. This experience taught me the value of silence and the importance of choosing my battles wisely. Silence allowed me to think more clearly and handle the situation more effectively. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This story exemplifies how silence can be a powerful tool for growth and empowerment. The power of silence in history. Throughout history, numerous great leaders and thinkers have recognized the power of silence. Take Mahatma Gandhi, for example. He often used silence to reflect and inspire an entire nation without uttering a single word. It is incredibly powerful. Additionally, Stoicism views silence as a form of self-discipline. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, believed that silence could help us control our emotions and reactions. He emphasized the importance of internal calm and reflection. Staying silent allows us to rise above the everyday noise and focus on what truly matters. Silence can be profoundly wise, enabling us to listen, observe, and understand better. It is also a form of strength, helping us maintain our dignity and composure in challenging situations. So, the next time someone disrespects you, remember the power of silence and the wisdom of those who came before us. Following their example can help us find our inner calm. Practical tips for using silence as a tool. Now that we have discussed the theory behind silence, let's delve into some practical tips for using it in our daily life. First and foremost, take a deep breath and center yourself before reacting to any disrespect. This will help you stay calm and composed. Use silence to gather your thoughts, reflect on the situation, and plan your response. It will help you respond in a neutral and effective manner. Additionally, practice active listening. By remaining quiet and truly listening, you can better understand the other person's perspective. Another tip is to set boundaries. Silence can be a powerful way to establish your boundaries without causing a scene. Remember, silence does not mean passivity. You can remain quiet in the moment and address the issue later when you feel more in control. Use silence strategically to maintain your dignity, improve communication, and handle challenging situations with composure. Finally, recognize that silence can be a moment of strength, providing you with the time to regroup and return even stronger. What have we learned? In the silent strength, embracing the challenge, we examined the profound implication of remaining silent in the face of disrespect. We discussed how such disrespect can erode our self-esteem and adversely impact our relationships. In the toll of disrespect, we delved into the emotional and psychological consequences of staying silent, highlighting how it could lead to internalizing negativity. In the other side of silence, we discovered that silence can also be a manifestation of strength and self-control, enabling us to reflect and learn from our experiences. We explored the frustration of silence, where we considered the potential downsides of remaining silent, such as bottling up our emotions and developing feelings of resentment. During story time, I shared a personal experience where I'd strategically used silence to address a situation of disrespect effectively. This narrative illustrates the practical applications and benefits of choosing silence as a response. Additionally, in The Power of Silence in History, we learn from historical figures like Mahatma Gandhi and Stoic philosophers such as Marcus Aurelius, who recognized and used the power of silence. Finally, in practical tips for using silence as a tool, we discuss actionable steps for employing silence effectively in our daily lives. It is important to remember that remaining silent is not always a sign of weakness. Sometimes it's an indication of intelligence and self-control. The key is to use it strategically, to reflect, to learn, and to grow. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves too much that is poor." Let us strive for balance and self-awareness in our responses to disrespect. Remember that some individuals may have ill intentions, and reacting to their provocations could lead to serious consequences. Stay vigilant and prioritize your well-being and safety. Don't let disrespect get you out of frame. Subscribe to our channel for more encouraging content on self-worth and growth. Share your experiences in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up. If you are new here, check out our other videos, Wake Up Call for Men, and 10 Bad Habits That Sabotage Relationships for more tips and inspiration. Remember, silence could be your key to making it home back to your family. Free thinker, out!